interconference collision. You don't see it too often, but it's Big 10 versus Big 12 battling for bragging rights. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see a squad from the Big 10, the Iowa Hawkeyes, against the 18th ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Iowa State's offense comes on the field first today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Back to throw. It's Specht. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Townsend. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Cyclones are on the move here. And here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback still with the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Becht. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Now here he goes. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Cyclones are in the red zone. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire 1st quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Iowa's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Trying to find some room. It's Moulton. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, he's in the clear. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Makes a nice move there. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short pass finds the tight end. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And the Hawkeyes will have to punt this one away. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Bent. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Becht. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, how about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk Trophy up for grabs, who knows what the 2nd half will give us. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
And the Cyclones will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Hawkeyes will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here he goes. That one moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back to throw. It's Beck. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Penalty makes it 1st and long. They'll run it here. Fights through a tackle. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Hawkeyes, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Townsend. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. He hands it off from the gun. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Same tailback, another carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And the Cyclones will have first and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Becht. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Oh, look at the quick cut. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, first and goal. Can they punch it in? He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. He's looking to throw. Grab by the receiver.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. And the Hawkeyes have first and 10 here. Oh, he's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. It's caught. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's complete on the crossing route. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Beck. Makes a quick catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
The Cyclones looking to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Iowa State. They strike first in OT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he almost had a huge overtime pick. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or do you go for 2 and win it right now?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. Automatic on the PAT. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. On 1st down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
On the run, it's Moulton.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Scanning the field. It's Becht. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense comes up on 3rd and long. They don't want to take a loss and make a potential game-winning field goal try more challenging. Looking to the end zone. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.